Oh, actually, that reminds me. That didn't remind me. Something else reminded me. But I have this light here. Um, the reason why that's important is because I didn't have that last time. So I've actually got a 3-point light set up now. I actually had this during the Trav Crypto episode. I just didn't mention it. Now I actually have a light here. I have a light here, and I have this, that one there, and also the one in the background as well. I guess it's technically 4. Yeah, it's 3 lights on me, and then a 4th light at my background. But I found that not having this one here, as you'll notice, even if we put this one here, this is how I had it set up before, and like it looks okay. But you notice this like this massive shadow here, and especially down here. This is where it really bothered me. This shadow under my beard. If I didn't have a beard, it'd probably be fine. But having the beard there, it makes it just it doesn't look great, in my opinion. I know some people might like the look, but for me, I felt like it kind of looked... It felt like I just didn't know what I was doing with my lighting, so I was like, okay, I'll just add a 3rd light to this setup, and then I can have a dedicated fill light. So this... Okay, yeah, we're gonna do some lighting information. I guess I still have this weird shadow here, but it's not really that bad. I'll see if I can address that in some way. Maybe if I make the light lower or something. I don't know. I don't know how I can address it. So a light to my right hand side here. This is called a fill light. Actually, we'll turn this one off and we'll go one by one. So here we go. So this light in front of me. This light is called a key light. A key light is basically the light that lights up your subject. That's pretty straightforward what it does. So this just gives you some light on the subject's face and makes it so you can actually see them while they're in a dark area. That light I have in the background, oh, there we go. I don't know how thumbs work. I don't know. Why was I looking at the, I was looking at the preview rather than feeling where my thumb was pointing. Anyway, this light in the background, I guess you could technically call it like a backlight. I don't think it's got a proper name. Being colored, I guess you could probably describe it as a gel light as well. So basically it's just a colored light that adds some, some color to the background. One thing I might do is I might actually get a second one, have them run on different colors, have one on the left, have one on the right, and see what actually happens there. I think that could be a really interesting look as well. I might try that out and just see what happens. If I don't like it, I just won't use it. But I think having the second light there will also address the problem where I have the light coming in from the side here, kind of getting rid of a lot of the brightness of it. So I think having 2 lights there actually could really address that. The other way I can address that, obviously, is by actually blocking the light out. But that'll be a massive pain to do, because I don't have blinds here. I have like a roller shutter, which is fucking annoying. I hate this thing. But it's not like a metal shutter. Metal shutters I can understand. This is like one of those just regular blind shutter things. It's stupid. Don't ever get them. They're bad ideas. Anyway, next light. This light here is a fill light. So fill, as you can see, it fills in my face. And also, the nice thing is it actually takes my beard and sort of adds this glow around it. So if we take that off again. Actually, if we raise the light, you can see it. So there we go. Obviously, if I raise it up too much, it's going to massively overexpose my face. But it also makes it so my hair, my dark hair, my brown beard with my black hair. I don't actually dye my hair. I just happen to have a brown beard. Just in case anyone's curious. I don't dye my hair. I just have a brown beard. Now people are going to start saying I dye my hair just because I said that. I'm 22. I don't need to dye my hair. And if my hair starts going grey, I'll let it go grey. Anyway, this light basically just fills in my face and makes it so I stand out from the background. So we will get rid of... Also, yeah, because it lights up all of this, it also lights up a bit of my hair here, which also makes it stand out a bit more against there as well. So it's basically just going to make me pop a bit more from the background. So if instead we have the hair light on, the hair light is a very straightforward one. So we'll get rid of this one here. The hair light, we'll get rid of all the lights except the hair light. Does exactly as what you'd expect. It lights up my hair. Now this does basically the exact same thing as the fill light, but is significantly more extreme. So having the top of my head here being like basically white, obviously with a better camera, I just coughed again. Obviously with a better camera, it wouldn't be as extreme, it wouldn't be as overexposed, but it would still make me stand out from the background itself. Basically the hair light does exactly that. It lights up my hair to make me stand out. So having all three of them there, basically what we get is not a very flat look. Like if I had this light over there, you'll notice there's not really any depth to my face. This, having the key light here, still lets the natural shadows happen. Maybe if we turn that down a bit, you can see it a bit better. As you can see, like, you can still see, like, the natural curves of my face and the natural shadows appearing, but having it like this also gives me the benefit of having this fill light here where now I can actually stand out against the background. Now, this overexposure, once again, is because of my shitty camera. It can also be addressed in another way, which I do want to look into doing. If I get some, like, fabric and put over this, I can soften the light. So softening the light, basically, what it does is makes the shadows less harsh. That's the best way to describe it. As you can see, there's like a bit of a harsh shadow right here. Like, again, if we turn my head like that, there we go. You can see it. So it seems like there's a really harsh shadow there, and that's because there's a filter on this technically. We'll turn this off. Like you have this little plastic filter on it that comes with the light. And I can replace this out with a different one, but it softens the light an absolute tiny amount. What I actually want to have there is something a bit more extreme, and that should address a lot of the problems. I do have some fabric where I can go and make something up myself, and obviously I could go and buy something to do it, but I have like $3 of fabric and I can do it. I'll just make it like a Velcro thing and put it over the light basically and do it like that. But yeah, that's sort of how my lighting setup works now. And I'm probably going to go and do a video on it at some point as well, just because people keep asking me about like my lighting setup and my microphone and how I've done all of this. It's nothing super complex. I'm still kind of guessing what I'm doing along the way as well. It's just a matter of I put in the effort to go and actually look into how to do some of this stuff, and now we have this garbage webcam, the C920, that looks like this, which simply wouldn't be possible without, you know, some decent lighting as well. It's not just the lighting, as well as my LUT. LUTs are also super important. LUTs basically let you change the colors of basically it adjusts the colors of the webcam, or adjust the colors of the camera. That's pretty much what that does. And I've just made it so it's a bit more saturated, so I'm not as pale as I otherwise would be. I'm still fairly pale. Now, it does come with a problem. When it's really hot and my face starts to get red, it makes me look like a tomato. That's also a problem just with my webcam itself. That the webcam's just not great with colors. This is just me trying to get the absolute best out of a C920. Now, there is one other thing I could do to get the best out of a C920. I have one more thing. I haven't used it yet, but I will use it when I start streaming. And I'm just going to announce it now, to be honest. So, here, oh, God, I'm tripping over things again. Here, we have a special bag. Now, what is in the special bag, you might ask? Well, in the special bag, you can see a blue here. What's on the other side? You can see a green here. What's this? It's a green screen. So I have a green screen here. Basically what it's like one of the, it's a big fold out one. It's like fucking 6 foot high and I think 4 foot wide, something like that. So it's plenty to stick behind me and then just have, you know, green screen thing. So what I could do is I could take a picture of my back. This is actually a legitimate strategy someone talked about on YouTube. It's hilarious that someone did. I could take a picture of my background and basically put the green screen there blur out the background in like the picture, and then have a blurry background and have like a fake bokeh effect, which is the fact that someone talked about doing that is absolutely amazing. But it is such a fucking good idea, and I want to try it at some point.